Jordan Spieth's quest to become the youngest ever player to complete the career Grand Slam dominated the build-up to this year's PGA Championship. Earlier in the week here at Quail Hollow, I caught up with the man who's been coaching Jordan since just 12 years old, Australia's Cameron McCormick.
He came to me and shot some really low scores even previous to us starting as coach and student. Had a great desire, expressed goals that were stratospheric, if you will. Wanted to win the Masters, be one of the best players in the world, and he's achieved those. So it's been an amazing journey along the way. But what struck me was this mentality that a young, almost 13-year-old kid had, that he could be great, and you could see it in his eyes, and instantaneously I believed in it. So it's no surprise every step along the way where he kept on winning these trophies and stepping up to a next level of competition and succeeding first time out. So yeah, he never ceases to amaze me.
At the age of 24, Jordan has already achieved so much. 3 major championships, topping the world rankings and breaking records along the way. All that came as no surprise to McCormick, who recognised the Texan's potential from the very beginning.
There were data points even before that, milestones that he hit that no student of mine had ever hit before, and so therefore I had to look in the record books to try and find what sort of caliber of golfer had hit those milestones at such a young age. And I mean, it's the Hall of Fame of golf names is what it was. So I didn't step forward with any greater expectation on him. I certainly didn't burden him with my expectations as a coach. It was just pretty easy to see that this kid was destined to succeed at whatever he wanted to pursue.
McCormick has been there throughout Spieth's professional career, meaning the Australian has experienced the highs and lows of the journey so far. In 2015, Jordan famously came close to winning all 4 majors in a single season, only a few shots at the Open and PGA Championship separating Spieth from history.
It was absolutely amazing. A colleague and I were reflecting on it. In fact, one of the team members and I were reflecting on it just a couple of nights ago at how well he dealt with the burden of I might win or I could win 4 major championships in one calendar year. And there was very little conversation about it even back then. There was some, of course, but putting everything in perspective is what the best athletes in the world do, whether we're talking about golfers, tennis players, or whatever sport they may be involved in. And he compartmentalizes things really well and puts them in perspective and says, well, I can't win. If it's Monday, I can't win today. I win on Sunday. And so if we do the things that are necessary in the here and now, then it kind of takes care of itself at the end of the week.
In contrast to that incredible 2015, Jordan's resolve came under question the following year when he faltered trying to defend his Masters title, surrendering a 5-stroke lead on the final day. The mental strength he showed after that is, according to his coach, what makes him one of the game's standout players.
So there are 2 ways to deal with that. One is the adversity component, how you deal with adversity, and do you attach yourself to it becoming a traumatic experience, or do you use that experience to grow from? And the tenacity that he showed to bounce back from what happened on the 12th hole with birdies that followed, hopefully putting himself back in a place that he could have some success and win the tournament. And look no further than 2 weeks back at the Open Championship this year, where he did exactly that. It was a rocky start, and we hit the 13th hole at Birkdale, and what happened, but he very quickly turns it on with not only his own kind of dialogue that's going on in his head, but also with the help of Michael.
Following his heroics to win the Open Championship at Royal Birkdale, Spieth joined a select group of players from America to lift the claret jug. He's now 1 PGA Championship win away from completing the career Grand Slam.
When asked the question of if there's a major championship that suits Jordan the best, I've thought Augusta National most definitely is the major championship, but probably very close, if not at the same kind of level, would be the Open Championship, given the diversity of shots that you have to hit. And he's got such a great arsenal, such a great toolbox of skills that he uses on a day-to-day basis that he's never left without an ability to get the ball close or get the ball in the hole. So always exciting is to go to the Open Championship, and to see a student triumph is just a tremendous, I guess, crowning achievement in a coaching career, just as much as a crowning achievement in a playing career.
Jordan wasn't able to join the list of greats to win all 4 major championships at Quail Hollow, but it's surely only a matter of time before Spieth puts his name in the record books.
He's just naturally driven to want to succeed in anything he does, whether it's a game of pool with his buddies or a card game or competing at golf on the world stage. He's naturally driven towards that. And I would say career Grand Slam, the Grand Slam is preceded by that word career. You've got an entire career. And so he realizes that he gets another 25, 30 years to try and do this.